Greetings, I'm Andreas. That's broadcast. Okay, this is. I mentioned this yesterday. I'm going to go into it a little bit more. Astral abductions, human slave realities. Just kind of messed up. Basically, that's you know take this however you want, but it's like your Matrix people. They come from another reality that's been programmed like ours. So they just pull them from one program reality and bring them to another one. But I've also picked up on, I mentioned this yesterday, an actual country from our world will like astrally abduct souls. Can you imagine that? So obviously that's a little bit out there, but doesn't mean it's not true. It would put a lot of pieces together here currently. It's like, why is the world the way it is today? Why is so many shut down? It's at a level, it's an astral level. So getting more used to that frequency of remote viewing and just astral realms in general, uh, eventually will make known to what it's just a lot of strangeness out there. Of course, that's where souls come from, or how we travel to get into here. At least one version of it. So yeah, forced incarnations, which is kind of messed up. And then Rome, Arcturian energies there. Basically, kind of defining Rome a little bit because we are kind of part of the Roman law, Roman rule. So, oh boy. Just because it feels like it's something I need to go into as we go into more of a different state of mind. Whoops. So I was talking about private sessions. I have the shop here at I think the 9th. Same situation here. Webinar setup, social network, behind the scenes, and the mystery school, whatever you want to call it. Well, there's a title. Was subject. I was going to go into my lab here, but I think I'm getting a little bit too. It's one awareness after one awareness at a time. So the mystery school, I'll probably go into some of the my lab stuff. At least what I can pick up on it. So yeah, you have different countries tapping into the astral realm and pulling souls here. Now, once again, whatever you want to believe it, don't believe it, but like I said, it does explain our culture that we're living in. So, let's see, Arcturians connect more to a Palladian energy. Let's see. How connect to actually the Palladian? I guess I felt the Palladians first. We're going to the Palladians, connect to this whole astral situation that's going on. Yeah, basically to go. This is out there, but now it doesn't apply to all souls here, but a lot of them have been hijacked from somewhere else, either copied or put into a slave reality and then brought here. Like I say, through astral, it sounds all bizarre, but yeah, take whatever you want. So, all right. So yeah, forced incarnations. I imagine a lot of people feel that way. Well, some people are everybody's on a mission, but some are actually on a galactic mission that's here to, it's like volunteer work. At galactic volunteer work come to Earth. Yeah, it's just one way to earn your stripes or badges or whatever they have these days. So, the Palladian energy there, but also feels like an astral realm can talk about it too. All right, blessings. Greetings, we are your astral realm. Souls hijacking is up to you to decide what you want to believe. Those that do experience it, yes, do wake up in another realm altogether. Whereas the soul is still shocked for some time. And they use that shock of the soul to do as they want with it. So that's where some of your celebrities come from. So yes, reality is where it's tiring out a soul where they kind of give up, and then they take them. Which are certain ones they do that with. Well, some do have certain DNA that they want, your elite want. So slave realities, yes, of course, they're very real. Most of them in different dimensions, of course. You're not to take a telescope and find it. Unlikely. There is a Pegasus energy or star system that has a lot of activity at this moment. Waste of slave activity going on. Astral, yes, is a school for your realm, but the school itself can be hijacked at times due to its friendliness and old energies connected to it. So when you see these type of information, more is yes going to dive in. Of course, many beings are careful what they bring into this reality, but there was much needed where your Earth is going. So a lot of your technology come from other worlds. Yes, your secret space program is very interlocked into this situation. Multiple realities after reality, trying to keep your world blocked from itself. But you can't keep everyone blocked. Yes, they can. Some of you are diving into information, bringing it in, even if it's not too significant. So, this is. Greetings to you. We are the Pleiadians. Yes, energies to you. Yes, there's many shifts, of course, always going on your planet. The Alliance Gate still has frequencies connected to your Earth. The human in general is just advancing itself currently with a vibrational scale. Of course, the AI is going to get your attention. It's alien abduction energies. Yes, it's in different realms, different realities. That's not spoken about very often for various different reasons. But as you unlock your planet, that's an easy one. You'll see more of these type of situations. It's just the way it is for you currently. As Pleiadian energies connect to your planets, basically we're not to remove an experience, but have to learn from it. We can't interfere too much. As the human collective is, yes, information is dropped onto your world, but not always accepted. It's conspiracy, whatever it might be, but the platform is there for those to awaken if they choose to. And know who they are. Some have been hesitant to assist in this new change that's happening on your planet. That's nice. Greetings to you. We are the Arcturians. There is as a Roman energy. Actually, the Roman Legion energy is still here. Basically, conquerors of the world, at least of the Mediterranean world. A lot of those frequencies are still there, no matter however you look at it. So as you go into more of a healing phase, as your own transformation, you'll find these places. I need all your help just walking towards, but I feel like there's much more to it than that. Yes, Rome did bring its politics, its Egyptian politics with it, because the Egyptian energy influence is very strong. Obviously, that's not always going to be in textbooks, but you'd be surprised. Rome in general, yes, is the building blocks of your reality. Basically, where humans can just let it all out, whatever they need to do, clothing wise, but also what they have to say. And normally, those in charge are not paying attention. Just the Roman frequency, yes, echoes into your United States. It's just like this is a twin brother or twin sister, however you want to look at it. It's the same, but very much different. There's just some There's just connections that are just so similar. Especially even the cathedrals have a lot of Roman energy connected to them. So yes, you're going from old energy to new. And this Roman frequency that's here currently is just connected to your politicians, basically mind control. So you can see Romans in space. Not the ones that are currently, but more of the ancient Rome energy. Well, they do have a ship of their own, but obviously not seeing here in the physical as of yet. Of course, many would just accept anything new. For anything new is a nice change overall. But the Roman DNA is still part of the United States, most of the United States. It was made to be preserved before it's been deployed. Because a lot of the mind control that goes in with it. As just governments, even yes, Rome went through a lot of mind control on many different levels. Maybe not the same as yours, no, not exactly, but it's very similar frequency levels. So basically, for you to heal your society is to heal the ancient Rome frequencies that are, yes, trying to possess people at this time. Many have been successful. Yes, as we connect, we do see some of your politicians, like, was it Hunter Biden? Yes, there's a lot of negativity around that, no matter how pretty they make it look like. Well, this is also, yes, showing that your media is starting to transform itself. So, but the Roman frequencies, yes, is part of your United States' DNA. It's different, but the same. It's a dictatorship that's been designed, as many of you see. Of course, if you need to look for outside and all that, obviously, to get away from it all. There are, yes, crystal energies are most helpful deciphering your reality currently, such as negative energy that's happening. Deciphering is not the easiest, but some of you in your metaphysical awareness will be able to tap into it. Well, basically, seeing your government inside out, a lot of the things to release, it's coming most likely before December. Well, it does that your government is going to have leaks eventually when the time is right. Yes, there's another being that's here. So let's see. Greetings to you. We are the Blue Palladians. Blessings to you. Yes, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done on your planets. Yes, mostly in your ocean energies. Of course, within where your cities are, of course, New York City, so that's a great deal to let go of. It's holding on to many grudges, apparently. And even some of your buildings in New York City do laugh at each other. Yes, in a different dimension. There's a lot of warning going on. But yes, your world, yes, contracted to lower frequency beings before it really allowed the human to fully enter in, which is an agreement. Now, some might disagree, but it's agreement that's, yes, very, of course, very strange among the cosmos. Well, your planet, yes, is going through a slight upgrade, not a full one. It is just internal. Your politicians feel like they are feeling something. They're getting a little bit more desperate. We are bringing in this new timeline where the Earth does not have to be synchronized in lower frequency being energy fields. Well, as a lot of yes planets that do get hijacked, there's many others that don't. I believe this connection is about those that don't. Well, yes, for certain places to be hijacked, yes, it's a war in the fourth dimension. But your world plays a big role in hiding it. So, this Earth's transformation, it actually has a lot of Jupiter frequency levels of basically renewal of itself. It's not always seen, but Jupiter's energy does sometimes connect to the oceans of your Earth to heal it, but not to take away your belief systems. Once again, blue Palladian frequency levels are known to not live your conventional life as you see. We are usually have what we need normally. Normally. We don't have anomalies like your planets, like weather anomalies and corruption. We have some, but nothing like this. Well, it's just some souls need to get themselves out. They get some liberties when they're children, but maybe too much liberties. Especially a lot of your politicians have been implanted on your planet from different realms. And you can take that and shift it around. So you're basically going into kind of a new age, at least a jump start into it, where more downloads come into your Earth's frequency levels with your own energy. And basically where third dimension no longer has, its hold. And it is lightning among many of you, obviously not the whole population. The whole population would be having this conversation at this time. What would be the point? Yes, mission's not over just yet. Well, it's just a lot of darkness that here to be healed and understood, that your world is still, indulging in it, but not entirely. Also, United States, some of your places are connected to your Agartha in a certain significant way, the shift of frequencies. So, like an entire country, obviously, is connected to Agartha in some form. It's finding those energy portals. Four corners have this strong connection to your portals. So, just little by little for awakenings to occur. Once again, the sun of your connected to your planets, that's fluctuating and shifting energy fields too. Eventually, there'll be another, guiding light for humanity. Yes, there is some solar flare energies that are going on at this time. Nothing to be worried about. Yes, there's an Anunnaki presence here that actually wants to heal from its mistakes. Actually willing to see all was done, especially during the ancient times of genetic engineering, which went on for some time. It wasn't just Atlanteans that were doing, others did. And those that, I'm going into full detail on that. We were told to just let that be. So blessings to you all. Blessings. Greetings. We are the angel consciousness. There are anomalies in your astral that create themselves and feel like they can do whatever they want, such as hijacking souls. Take wherever you want, believe it or not, maybe you're impacted on it no matter what, because your progress is slowed down. Some would call it normal, but it's not. Basically, your planet can be a renaissance planet. And some of you have seen significance there to a certain degree, but maybe not fully. As you open up the gateway of third dimension, yes, maybe you'll still stay here to heal. It's not over yet. Anomalies that are hijacking, yes, they lose all their frequencies and credibility of existence and turn into an archon being if they wish to, if they're not found themselves on the street. Is of your world. Yes, a lot of refugees beings do come to your earth. A lot of it is reptilian. Well, there's reptilian eggs that are brought here. And reptilian eggs eventually hatch in different parts of the place. Usually it's around a desert area. One day you'll find your desert is more of an ocean energy, but not yet. There's just a significant anomalies that, yes, take souls against their will and bring them into a planet like yours. Yes, it's difficult for some to comprehend, but those, yes, of the spiritual nature. No, yes, and also remote viewers, they're not around at this time, but they do come around to certain individuals and see what they're doing. But they can't always hide their energy signature, meaning that you know they've done it. Meaning they know they've visited. And that should put some questionable energies out there, why that's even allowed. So there's this human growth. Yes, it's going to get more heavy over time. If truly lifting off this burden of trouble in this realm, maybe not fully releasing it, but there's a significant push that allows third dimension reality to heal finally. But words must be said for it to occur. And the 3D, or Rome, I believe Rome was mentioned recently, a place of, yes, human trafficking as normal. Also so much mind control built into it, which will be healed over time. But with Rome is just basically from another planet. A lot of its elements, not all of it, but those are a race, like an actual race of Roman people. Yes, you're more modernized, but they have still the get up of your planet. They don't call themselves Roman, but there are Roman worlds to tap into if you wish to do so. Well, it's basically, yes, taking away humans' rights. That's why the Romans were created. You just take. Somebody had to be a policeman of that. But things are changing. More health conscious people are opening up more. And the frequencies are no longer going to be the same. This is, yes, your time. But you find, yes, Egyptian humans on other worlds, but the Palladian, or the Palladian Roman energy on other planets become more significant. Well, it's like, where did all of this come from? We already know Atlantis was alien, but what other places are? And what agendas are happening? Especially those that give power to your cathedrals is actually very Martian. The Martians have a lot of spell work connected to them. There's Lemurian spell work, but a lot of it's Martian. And that's another piece of your puzzle that hasn't been fully put together. So, in your awakening state, just, yes, realize you'll unlock much more than just what is seen here. What you've already known, meaning that there's a whole nother version of Earth within your Earth that has all the answers to your questions. It's like another version of Earth that's slightly there, but not fully there. Meaning people can walk in and out of those timelines and not even know it from one Earth to another and still have no idea. So go look for your tea or whatever it might be at 10 o'clock at night. It might have switched over to another version of Earth. I believe some of you have had actually experiences like that.